What's up, McFly subscribers? I am going out fishing the San Juan River once again, but this time with my new Euro nymphing rod. Beautiful rod, and I think it's going to handle perfectly for this river, and that's what I got it for, is this for the San Juan. This is Saturday, which is kind of a rarity for me. My parents are out visiting and they're able to watch my kid. My beautiful, amazing wife works night shift, and she didn't get home till about 7 o'clock or so. By the time I got the car packed, my kid in the car, went and dropped him off at Grandma's and Grandpa's house, I ended up not being able to leave till about 8 o'clock or so. I probably won't get on the river till about 9:30. A little later than my normal start, but that's okay. First time I've tried to film on a Saturday. I fished this river on a Saturday once before. I thought I would never do it again because it's always so crowded. It might be really difficult to film. It's gonna be crazy busy. This is a different way. I'm not used to going them. Since I moved, now I have to drive a different direction. Luckily, it's not that far. It's like 45 miles. Got this really cool little back road, some dirt. It's really pretty. It's really, really pretty here. This is a really nice drive. So I talked to Float and Fish, and they said that the water is still a little off color, but the water flows are doable. Soon they're gonna do something called high water at the end of April here. That means that they're gonna be flowing about 5,000 feet per second. So that's gonna be unfishable for a couple days. Some people do it. I don't want to risk my life. I do have to stop in to Float and Fish because I have to pick up a fishing license. My fishing license expired for New Mexico. As I pass over the dam, I got a great view of the San Juan River. There's a lot of people already in the parking lot. Alright, so I am ready. And I've got that new setup. That's all I'm bringing right now. In the car I have my streamer rod just in case, but fishing tiny nymphs again. About 22 I think, Beta's pattern, and then a little crystal flash emerger. I think this one's 24. So see how this rod does. Hopefully this will be the ticket. Bring them all in. It's a little muddy. Actually, it's more muddy than about a month ago when I came here, and I thought it was muddy then. Water is just really off color. So I first tried down at Texas Hole on the far side run. I usually do not start fishing this spot. However, all the other spots were taken. After several casts and no fish, and having to rid my flies of debris floating in the water, someone finally moved from a spot I like better. So I decided to move into his spot. Boy, am I glad I did. Well, I finally caught a decent-sized trout with a small midge on the San Juan River. If you have been following my show, you know this is a big accomplishment for me, as I have had lots of trouble in the past. The fly he took was a dark olive crystal flash emerger in size 24. He really had some pretty markings. I love the spots and his light pink gill. He was a bit more colorful than some of the other rainbows I've caught on the San Juan. Yeah, I dropped him, but I was able to catch him with my hands again and get a measurement. Those blue lines on my rod are measurement lines. He came up just past the 17.5 inch measurement, so I'm gonna call him 18 inch. But boy was he fat. When a fish is released healthy and happy, it's always a good day. Well, looks like that rod helped. That was a good size, about 17.5, maybe 18 inch, so not too bad. So after a short rest, I went back out and tried my luck again at that same spot. But after fishing about a half hour, I realized I needed to move upstream. The wind was really starting to blow and I had to find a less windy spot. As I was searching for another spot, I came across this pretty girl, just chilling, trying to stay out of the wind as well. So, I fished a few small runs and pulls up through the riffles, trying to find places tucked back behind the trees in order to stay out of the wind. However, there was a lot of junk floating in the water, and it kept getting stuck on my flies. So, the reason why I'm back here, these little pools back here, is because it's very windy today. And this is kind of getting me out of the wind. Plus, there's a lot of people, and generally they're not back here. They don't know about it. So, that's why I'm here. Problem is, in these areas, you get a lot of moss floating. The moss is floating around, so I keep on getting on my hook. And it's kind of a crapshoot whether there's fish here and if they want to bite. And these little ones. So I got to keep on trying little spots here and there. The day was getting late, and I really had to get back soon. But I came across this little pool tucked back in a small cove. And I saw a few fish in it, so I decided this would be a really good last stop. I've been here once before, if you remember on my second episode. I had hooked 3 fish, but they were all small, so I was hoping for something a bit bigger this time. It's a short little run, but the pool is really deep. And sure enough, after the 3rd cast, I hooked a fish. He was big and very strong. It was hard to put any leverage on him. However, this was a small pool, with not a lot of room for him to run. I was really afraid he was going to get wrapped up in that sunken bush on the other end of the pool, so I put a little too much pressure on him. That was a big one. Yeah, the hook just popped right out. I knew I had to leave soon, but I couldn't resist trying just a few minutes longer. However, this was futile since I didn't hook anything else. Well, McFly is at it again, losing fish. I think that was a big one. That had to have been at least 18, 19, could have been 20. It was a big size fish, good size. But I lost him. And that tiny little hole right there. He had nowhere to go, but I just could not get him close to me. I took 2 swipes. I still lost him. Well, it is time to head home. Okay, well, it wasn't the most productive day I've ever had. I only brought one in. I actually caught that one on a 6X tippet, so that's good. It was a 6X fluorocarbon tippet. So it was a good day, and I think this rod really helps. Even though I did lose that one big one, I mean, it's tough to bring in 20-inch fish on a size 24 midge. It just is. I think that is the biggest fish I have caught on those small little midges. So that's a good thing. That means this rod is gonna definitely perform for me in the future. Even though it's a 3-weight, I didn't feel underpowered at all with any of those fish. It really does have a good backbone, so that's a great blank. I really like it. Enough flex in the tip to handle those small midge. Overall, fun day, great day. I really enjoyed it. It's only 2, but I gotta head back. I gotta take my wife to work. So we are, on a crunch here, on a time crunch. But it was busy today, I mean, it's a Saturday. It was just really tough to find spots. That was the difficulty I had. I'm used to being able to just go, and if one spot's not producing, move to the next one. The problem is, moving to the next one sometimes required a lot of walking to be able to get to another spot that someone wasn't there already. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. And if this is the first time that you've seen my channel, seen any of my videos, hit that subscribe button. I've got lots of them. I think I have, at this moment, 107 videos or so already. And I make about 2 a week. I'm trying to make 2 a week. I also do fly tying videos, and I'll do as many unboxing videos as I can, depending on when I get new products and whatnot. And I generally put videos up every Thursday and Friday. Friday I've got fly tying videos, and on Thursdays I've got fishing videos. So tell me where you guys want me to go next, in southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, and I'll see if I can do it. And I will see you on the next video.